Hello, everybody. Welcome into a brand new video. Week 6 Packers versus Cardinals thoughts. Let's get into it. First off, this is by far the best game yet, the most positive win. This was a complete team effort and win. Complimentary football, as Matt LaFleur always likes to say in these post game celebrations. Complimentary football. Best game by far. Love looking like he was last year, throwing off the back foot, doing the back foot thing. Very happy to see that. He's not supposed to do that though, but I don't know. Sometimes he does it where he just launches a touchdown pass that's really good, and yeah, both his feet are off the ground. I don't know if it's good or what, but you know what? He looked very good. 4 touchdowns, just one pick. That wasn't really his fault. Just gotta stop the picks, and this is a really good offense, a really good team, that offense and defense that complements each other. Of course, there's the one other thing that I'll get into in a bit. Of course, also one thing that I see from last year, once again, for the first time really this year, the ball was spread evenly. Now, that's not a big deal. I mean, I get it. The ball won't always get the players' hands as much as they might like to, but yes, the ball was spread very evenly. Everybody got a little piece, except for Wicks, who kind of got hurt. But he's been struggling a bit, so hopefully he can come back later. But he is out with an injury for now. So hopefully he can get better and get back into the lineup. As for Dobbs, he's back. All's forgiven. It's exactly what I wanted to see last week after the Rams-Packers game. I was like, you know what? I hope they figure it out. I hope everything's forgiven and we can just get back to playing ball. They did exactly that. Props to Dobbs. Props to the organization, the players, coach, everything. Everybody deserves a really nice golden star because it's so nice to not have all this drama, because you can't have drama like that. It's never good if you're trying to build a championship team. I don't want receivers to be divas, and I don't think there are no divas in this team. There's always divas on every team, but right now there's not really a lot of divas on this team, and I'm happy for that. Of course, we all cried during the celebration where they're all hugging each other. Always good to see that. One other thing that I really liked in this game was the return of these long, methodical third down conversion drives. These drives, if you go back to that Dallas game, it's the best example. A lot of those touchdowns in those games were just these long, methodical drives that took off so much time, kept the other offense on the field, kept their defense all tired out and gassed. A lot of third down conversions demoralizes the team. End it with a touchdown. It's a great way to win. Of course, you put yourself at risk that whole time though, because if you miss like one of those third downs, yeah, you could be going for field goals, and then yeah, we all know what happens then. But it worked. It worked. If you can get the third down conversions, you can get the touchdown. It's a pretty good way to win a game. Okay, it's pretty nice. That's all the offense. For the defense, Evan Williams. Wow, he is good. He's only a rookie, and he's just out here making so many plays. I feel like he's made a couple of other plays in the previous games of the season, and here he is in this game, coming up with the fumble recovery, I believe, or he poked the ball out, and then on one of the fumbles, and then he stopped Kyler Murray on that third and short. That was a very strong IQ play for a rookie. And Kyler Murray's Kyler Murray. He's like literally like probably the second best running quarterback in the NFL. Very impressive. Very impressive from the rookie. No Xavier McKinney INT. It finally ends. He had 5 straight, one for each game. We start the first 5 games. Finally didn't have one. So too bad. But the defense continues to just get the turnovers. Excellent. Of course, I do want to address the interception. This game actually did get pretty scary at the very end of the first half and the start of the second half. It's funny because, yeah, Green Bay was dominating. They were up 24-0. And all of a sudden, the Cardinals get the touchdown, make it 24-7. Okay. And then Love throws the pick, which is not really his fault. It's Melton's fault. It's just a little slip, but it's a pick. It's a pick, and the Cardinals get the ball in their own, in the Packers' territory. And for a second, I was really nervous. I was like, whoa, they just got back in this game. Like, if they get a touchdown here and they get the ball back for the second half, like, what? I was kind of, like, really, like, scared. And this is the thing about football. You know, you never know what bull crap is going to happen. And I was really pissed off during that time. But obviously the defense comes up and steps in and holds them to field goals. Doesn't let them get back in the game. The offense recovers, and Jordan Love gets his 4th touchdown. So obviously it's okay. But it just kind of goes to show you that you never know what bull crap is going to happen in these games. You know, it's football, random things happen, and you can't control everything in sports. So always concerning. You know, it's the picks keep happening. If Jordan Love can just cut down the picks, he probably will and win MVP, I feel like. Okay, he really will. Despite missing 2 games, if he just cuts down the picks, he will win MVP or whatever. He doesn't have to win MVP. This offense will be one of the best offenses, whatever. This offense is freaking lethal right now. They are potent. If they just cut down on the picks, that's on Love. And receivers not falling down, you know. But I know, it's wet. But, yeah. Anyway, what else? Yeah, other news. Yeah, the kicking, and that was yesterday, I think, that the Packers have acquired Brandon McManus. So, great, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to be super hopeful or anything. I hope it works out with Brandon McManus, but yeah, we need a kicker. That's definitely such a big concern right now. This team, it's not airtight, it's not perfect, but this team is pretty dang good so far, offense and defense. But the special teams, the kicking is terrible, and there have been, if you count the missed field goal, there was a missed field goal in that Titans game. But it didn't matter because the Titans were called for offsides, I believe. So it didn't matter. But if you count that, which, I mean, come on, I feel like you kind of do have to count it. That is a missed field goal, at least one missed field goal per game. It's Braden Darvison not been doing good. Pretty much the same thing as Anders Carlson. So, Brandon McManus, can you be the missing piece? Please. Please be the missing piece. Please. Big game against the Texans coming up. The Texans are a pretty good team, but I'm fairly confident. We're at home, so we'll see. It's a big test, and because of how difficult this NFC North division is right now, it does unfortunately feel like a must-win. A lot of these games do feel like a must-win. I feel like every game from now on is going to feel like a must-win, unfortunately. And it's going to be a tough season, but the good news, I guess, for that is if the Packers are able to come through and get to the playoffs, despite all the adversity, just the hard schedule against all the division opponents, that means that they will be well prepared for playing stiff competition in the playoffs. That is my hope. That is my positive that I'm taking out of that. So we'll see what happens, you know. But I'm fairly confident for this game. But it's still a tough game. By no means a gimme. So the Texans are a very good team, very respectable. But excited nonetheless. Fairly confident for this game right now. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Packers versus Cardinals Week 6 thoughts, and I will see you next time. Bye.